Alright guys, so I am here and I'm going to do my first mukbang slash story time kinda. And so today what I have here is Long John Silver's slash Taco Bell, because I got some of the nacho cheese fries with the cheese sauce to try those. And I got me just a fish sandwich. I forget what the combo is called. And it came with these like little crunchy twist things. And something I'm not supposed to be drinking, but I got some anyway. Because it came with a soda and some Pepsi. So, I'm going to put my hot sauce on my... Ooh, don't do that. On my sandwich. So... And I've been trying to come up with a topic for you guys. So, it's been kind of difficult to come up with a topic. Well, not difficult, but I mean, I don't know where to begin. So I shall just tell you what's going on kind of now, and it'll tie into the story time. Okay, so the video that I posted, if you guys got to see that one, it's one of the, when I was doing the vlog challenge, it's one of those videos, and it's from I don't know the date, but it's from Curtis's birthday. Now, Curtis is my second son. So there's 4 of them. And there's Kai, who's 21. Then there's Curtis, who just turned 20. Then there's Newborn, who turned 18 in December. And then there's Nation, who is 16. Now, Curtis is currently getting ready to leave us for the Air Force. And he leaves on Tuesday. My gosh, it's coming so quick. He leaves on Tuesday for San Antonio, Texas. And he will be gone for 10 weeks. I'm still not sure how I feel about that. Because, you know, we've never been away from him that long. He really doesn't even go places without us. So it's like I'm letting him go all the way to Texas by himself. And he can't really write any letters or anything. But that's besides the point. Okay, so he's leaving. So story time has to do with him. And how he came to be. So, a little backstory. My oldest is not my husband's son biologically, but he is his dad because he's raised him since he was 9 months old. So technically Curtis is our first son together, and Curtis is the middle child also. Same thing with me. That's how it worked with me. But this story is about his birth, and I was hoping that Dad would come pop in to give you like his little rendition of how this story took place, because it actually happened with me being in the hospital after I had him. And I'm sitting in the hospital bed, and Curtis, K, I call him K, that's my husband. He was supposed to come back to the hospital, go home, change, check on the other boys, and then come to the hospital to see me. No, he decides he's going to go and pick up his cousin. And as he's picking up his cousin, he's obviously speeding. So instead of stopping, what do you guys think he did? What do you think he did instead of stopping? Yeah. he decides to speed because he knew the road. He decides to speed and go somewhere where they can jump out the car. So him and his cousin both jumped out the car while the car is rolling. So the car rolls into somebody's mailbox, right? So I'm in the hospital bed and I'm wondering where he's at. Everything is good. Everything's good. So I get this call to my hospital room and it's him. Where do you think he was at? Talking about, look, I'm in the police station. Something, I don't even remember what he was saying to me, talking about, I jumped the car, the police, something he was saying. I hung the phone up. So he calls back and he's like, oh my God, only got one call. Don't hang up the phone. So they catch him. And the only reason why they catch him is because he said they went through this field and it was like muddy, like really, really muddy. And his cousin, our cousin Cy, he's smaller than him and he's shorter than him. So he said he saw Cy and Cy was just running through the field. And he said he tried to do the same thing and he sunk down into it. He said it was like quicksand. So it was like mud. So that's how they caught him, right? So I think Cy just let himself be caught. So he's calling me, telling me all of this. And I'm just like, why would you jump out the car and leave it going? Who does that? Who does that? And this is my pop-pop. This is my grandfather's car, right? So the police think that he stole the car. So they end up having to call my grandfather. And, you know, Pop-Pop, he's awesome.
No, that was because I was on parole.
Okay, here we go.
I had no driver's license. That's why.
Here we go. So come on over here and say that again.
No, that's all I gotta say.
He said he jumped out the car because he was on parole and he didn't want to violate his probation and he didn't have a license. So yeah, but Pop-Pop vouched and Pop-Pop said that they didn't steal the car, so it wasn't really a big thing. But yeah, that's my one little story about that. It was crazy, like literally. I literally was sitting in the bed and I was like, no, he is not calling me, telling me he's in jail and he didn't wreck the car. How are we going to get to do stuff So I hung it up. He was like, you lucky. And yesterday he was like, there was a phone in the cell to where and they weren't paying him any attention. So he was able to hang it up and call me right back. Because he was like, oh my God, why you hang up the phone? I only got one call. I don't even know what I said to him. I think I cussed him out the first time and just hung up the phone. What's wrong with you? But that was with Curtis. Now, Curtis is going to be stationed in San Antonio, Texas, and he's doing his E67 electrical aptitude test. Well, whatever it is to get that. And he did score like really, really good scores on his test. He did out of a score of a 99 you can get on your ASVAB, he got a 90. So he's able to do like whatever he wants. So I'm hoping that this is a good journey for him and he stays healthy, he stays safe. I'm not going to be able to really call us or anything. So I'm counting on him to actually be writing letters. So we'll see how far that goes. But I'm going to try to film some of this being sworn in, because he gets sworn in on Tuesday and we're going to go down and see that in Harrisburg, and then he leaves for the airport. I'm thinking I'm gonna cry because I'm already feeling it. But we're ready for this challenge. Well, not challenge, but I'm ready for his journey to see how he likes it, and hope everything goes good. And I know we're done eating my food. Let's see, what else can I talk about? This is the puppy bully. Chase everybody around with a toy because she want to play. That's what she do. She really chases Dad around. What else can I talk about? Well, today was Tabata Thursday, as always, in my class, my cycle class, because I am a cycle instructor at the LA Fitness, the one in Wyomissing, PA. If you're ever around Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 9:15 a.m., see me in the cycle room. Come on. All right, we do Tabata Thursdays. And I usually have about 14, 15 regulars that come to my classes. So they were all there, minus maybe 2 of them. Had about 3 new people in the class today. And last week, there was a gentleman that came into a class. He came to the class, and I've seen him in a couple of weeks, and he's always there at the Tuesday and Thursday class. And mind you, every Thursday for the last, during summertime, Thursdays have always been Tabata Thursday. So we're getting ready for class. I missed Thursday because there was a 3-hour delay, and I couldn't make it, and there was ice, so I couldn't make it on Thursday. So it's Friday. So what I usually do if I miss a Thursday class, I know that my writers like the Tabata Thursday class, so I'll just do the Tabata Thursday class on Friday if I come in on a Friday. So I said something to everybody, and he goes, are you doing those Tabatas today? And I was like, well, yeah, because it's usually Tabata Thursday. He says, today's not Thursday, today's Friday. So I was like, yeah, usually if I miss Thursday, I usually give the Tabatas for everybody on Friday. And I said, well, if you don't want me to do the Tabatas, we don't have to do the Tabatas. We can do an actual, just a regular interval workout, right? So he was like, you need to tell up front that, and get on a schedule that these are Thursdays or Tabata Thursdays. Mind you, this dude has been coming to my classes for like 3-4 weeks. So he knows that I have Tabatas on Thursdays. So he comes and he's sitting there, and we're going, and I actually go up to him because I'm like, okay, I'm going to come up to you and I'm going to talk to you. And he's telling me, and he's trying to tell me how to teach my class. He's like, well, the other instructors tell you what gear to put. Shut up. Oh my gosh. He comes in.
You gotta keep talking now. You gotta keep talking.
You know what? I'm done with both of them. So he's trying to tell me that the other instructors tell him what gear to be on, and they teach differently. So I tell him, I'm like, well, yes, each instructor is going to teach you different. And for me, I'm not going to have someone I've never seen in the class get on the bike and turn and tell them, okay, I need your gear to be at a 20. A 20 is heavy, right? if they're not ready to be on that gear. So I told him, I said, no, as long as you stay in the RPMs, which is revolutions per minute, where I need you to be, between a 60, don't go over 80, or whatever I say, then you're good. So no matter what I say to this guy, who just keeps coming at me with other stuff. So I'm like, okay, all right, well, now you know that Tabata Thursdays are on Thursdays, and I do that every day, and he wasn't in class today. So everything starts, after that, things just start going wrong. So I go to turn my music on, because I use my Spotify playlist, and we have like I have an aux cord that I can plug into the speaker system. So I plug in, and the speaker system doesn't work. So that was horrible, for one. Okay, the speaker's not working. And then I'm like, okay, we can use the CD, because LA Fitness already has CDs there. So I put the CD in. I don't know, mind you, I've never heard the CD, so I don't have a ride prepared for the CD, so I'm just winging it. And as we're starting and we're going, the CD starts skipping. And if you've ever taken a cycle class or a spin class, it's kind of, you kind of go on the beat. So I'm trying to do jumps, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4. And it's skipping, so I can't really follow the music to keep up with the jumps. So I was just getting so frustrated. So the lady that was sitting closest to me, she could see in my face that I was getting really frustrated. I mean, and it skipped like one song, it skipped for like 2 minutes straight. So I was like, you know what, guys? I stopped. I said, let's keep pedaling. And I was like, okay. I was like, I cannot use this CD. I can't use the CD. Even one of the young ladies came from the back to try to find a CD for me to use. They were all scratched up, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm going to use I'm just going to use my phone. All right, I'm going to use my phone, and let's see if that works. You couldn't hear anything in my phone. Like, the people in the back, they couldn't hear. So I was like, oh, all right, so we're not going to use the phone. So we rode with no music. It was silent for like half an hour. And it was a good ride, but he kind of threw the whole vibe off, because the next day, that when I came in, Saturday, the lady said, I don't come on Saturday, but when I came Tuesday, she was like, it worked fine on Saturday when we came in, because she comes to the morning class. And I was like, well, he must have threw me off, and because I don't know what happened with the speaker, it just didn't work. So we're riding, and he hasn't been back to class since, so I guess he was just a little upset with me. And he was trying to tell me that his knees, it bothers the Tabatas, bother his knees. Because I do have a video on how we do the Tabatas. And cycling is good for your knees. Either way you look at it, it's good for your knees. So, I'm not a fast eater. So, we already at 18 minutes. But mukbangs, you want to bite my sandwich, you got to come over here and bite it in the camera. No, you got to come around the back so they can see you take a bite. Come on. Now bite the sandwich. You're so silly. You're so silly. Oh my God. But some of them be 20-some, 30 minutes, so. Alright. The nacho fries are good. I must say, they are pretty tasty. Nacho fry?
Oh,
you got dirty fingers?
Yeah, it's good. Shower.
But they're good. He's supposed to be eating him. Shawnee trying to be in on the mukbang. I didn't know you was coming home. You ain't send me no message. Talking about I'm coming home. This is how it is when you live in a house with 5 men. Well, 4 young men and 1 man. But what else? Me and this camera, I tried to get a good angle so you can see everything. This phone, it needs some work. Oh my gosh, that saying just popped in my head. She needs some milk. Have you guys seen those videos? Where every time something happens, you're like, she needs some milk. He needs some milk. Yeah. But, I am enjoying watching all the vlog channels that I am subscribed to. And I like the talking vlogs. I like to hear about people's life and stories, and I don't know what kind of stories I would tell, and what you guys want to know, like, so let me know. And I had somebody comment to me. I don't know where this comment was, but they telling me that about not having a lot of views on my videos and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I don't have a lot of views on my videos. I mean, I do expect people to be watching the videos though, but more guys. Hi. We're mukbanging. I'm doing a YouTube video.
No.
Yes, Aiden, why?
Is that awkward?
It kind of is because there's so much going on.
What's going on? The mukbang, you literally
I'm doing where you just eat on camera
just eat and talk.
and talk.
Really?
Yeah.
Someone said hi.
Well, Valdo, that is his name. Valdo said hi. Aiden says hi to my son's friends. They might as well live here. They come here every damn night. But I am actually full. Like, truthfully, to tell you the truth. I don't know how y'all be doing it. But,
You just gotta open your mouth and put it in.
welcome. Thumbnails. Man. Alright, I guess I can crunch a couple of these for you. These are kind of good. Cinnamon twist. But I kind of don't like the mixed flavors. Oh, my goodness. But, I will shut off at 25. If you get this far, make sure to like, make sure to comment, make sure to subscribe, and let me know what you guys want to see. All right, what videos you want me to be posting, what topics you want me to use. And I will be making another video to tell you guys a little bit more about myself, because I realized that, excuse me, Pepsi. Some of you do not actually know who I am. I am Angela. Or some people call me Vibe. V-I-B-E, like positive vibe. And I am a Scentsy consultant / spin instructor slash cycle instructor slash mixed fit instructor slash RIP instructor, fitness professional. And I love it. I am 40 years old and I have 4 boys and a puppy, a Yorkie. She's a Yorkie, a little teacup Yorkie. She's 9 months old. Her name is Luna. And we live in PA. So, I don't have a lot left, but we're 30 seconds out. So, And I've been sitting back and watching the YouTube drama. Can't we all just get along? Can't we all just support each other? What happened to sub for sub? What happened to that? Alright. Bye, guys.